What is going on today, everybody? Today we're here in Augusta, Georgia, and we're going to be going around and doing our regular thing, stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public, seeing how the public and or the public officials act if they do arrive out here today. So as usual, thank you for being here. Stick around. Well, all right, everybody, seeing as how we're in Georgia today and weed is pretty much not legal at all, we're going to be switching it up, throwing it back a little bit. We're going to be going to a bank. We're at the Bank of America here today, pretty much in the middle of Augusta, Georgia. We're right off the highway area today, so we should have a good amount of traffic here today, so be ready. So we already have a few people in this pull-up spot here. Not sure if this lady is just sitting in her car or what. I'm not sure exactly. Not sure if this lady is a worker and she's just sitting in her car for a break or what.
What are you doing?
What's up, bud? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, do you not know what I'm doing?
Yeah,
Why? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution? Okay. Doesn't look like he supports curbs much. Oh boy. See some type of security walking up. Maybe he's just coming to check out the ATM. Oh no.
What looks like a calm, ordinary day outside a bank quickly turns into something far more unpredictable. A man stands quietly on public property, recording. No confrontation, no disruption. But almost instantly, attention starts to build. One passerby questions him, not aggressively, but with clear suspicion. And that's how these situations often begin. Subtle, almost harmless, until they're not. Because beneath that calm surface, something is already starting to shift.
Seems like the worker there is complaining. Maybe you just told her to calm down a little bit and to relax, but there's nothing going on. These banks' windows are very see-through, way more see-through than they usually are. What's up? No, I can't.
I said make sure you get my good side.
They're both good, don't worry. The Richmond County Sheriff's Department driving by. I've actually been arrested by a Richmond County Sheriff's Department deputy.
And because I was in Georgia and there are no dispensaries to film for you guys, I was trying to think of some other places that I could film at, and I came across this CVS across the street, but this wasn't exactly the best place to film at location-wise. But if this is something you'd like to see in the future, definitely let me know in the comments. I think it would be interesting to see the difference in how an actual medical facility compares to a dispensary.
I'm gonna go back to the Bank of America here. Go over here. Switching drivers.
As time passes, the atmosphere begins to change. More people notice the camera, and their reactions become harder to ignore. Some stare, some react with attitude, and even gestures meant to provoke. It's no longer just curiosity. It's discomfort. And with that discomfort comes tension, the kind that builds quietly. Without a clear trigger, and but strong enough that you know it's only a matter of time before someone decides to act on it.
Giving me the middle finger, but he has American flag on the back of his truck. That's brilliant. This lady's staring at us. I think this is our American flag guy in the back. Yep, sure is. Usually don't forget a truck. Oh, at the same time, we got a Karen Cam back. I knew she was okay with it. I knew she was okay with it. Thank you. She's wasting everybody's time behind her. It'll cause a traffic jam at the ATM. And she's leaving. Not even going. Interesting. Don't know if that's a Karen Cam back setup there. I'm just guy just makes his own entrance and exit as he sees fit. I'm sorry?
What's your mission today?
I can't hear you. What
What is your mission today?
what is my mission
Yeah,
today?
what's your purpose out here today?
Well, let me ask you a question. I don't even think I need to ask you, but do you support the Constitution? Awesome. Well, I love to hear it. Well, I try to find more people like you, and I go around and I exercise our First Amendment right to the freedom of press today. And I love that you joined in. I love that you love it so much that you even joined in on the activism. So thank you very much.
Well, I was saying...
We
in
need
my-
more people out here like
I
you.
was saying in my video, he's not out here for no reason.
Oh, well, now you know my reason. I'm
And
glad I could change your mind on that, too.
And I just wanted to see what that was.
All right. Well, thank you for joining in.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right.
Everybody, be safe.
All right, cool. Tell your video I said thank you. Yeah, that didn't go the way she...
What unfolds next is a clear split in perspective. Some individuals approach calmly, asking questions, even showing support once they understand the purpose behind the recording, but others remain uncertain, unable to reconcile what they're seeing with what they believe should be allowed. This divide becomes the defining theme of this segment. Two completely different interpretations of the same situation, and as that gap widens, it creates the perfect conditions for conflict to
He
emerge.
wanted it to. That's for sure. That's clear. What's up, buddy? Oh, okay. You take it easy. You have a good day, okay? I am. You got it. All right. Number one. Number one. Number one. I don't need it, buddy.
Now you're gonna have a problem.
Waving for the sheriff. What do you think he's gonna do?
Yeah, filming while that's a big deal.
No, the sheriff is pulling in right in front of him. No, it's not. It looks like he got some quick education from him. No, maybe not. Maybe he's stopping. I thought he was driving away. Needs to spark up a cigarette and calm down. He's got his blood pressure going over nothing. Nice. I knew he was okay with it. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I think he might be heading out. Oh, he's not heading out. Oh. Hey, this guy was filming me. That's against the law. Oh.
You can't be filmed. I'm on the phone with my lawyer. My
Oh.
lawyer just said,
You better tell him that you recorded too.
ATM, you're not allowed to
Yes,
film
I am.
a person.
Why didn't she just arrest me?
Because she's having another officer.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you sound like a fool.
Well, you want to get your ass beat, motherfucker?
Oh no. Oh, please spare me.
You better do something about him before I beat his motherfucking ass.
And then, the moment arrives. One individual steps forward with clear frustration, and the tone shifts immediately. There are no questions, no attempt at understanding, only confrontation. His words escalate quickly, his behavior becomes aggressive, and within seconds, the situation turns volatile. Threats are made, emotions take over, and the interaction becomes intensely personal. Yet, in contrast, the auditor remains composed. And that contrast exposes everything. Because the louder one side becomes, the more controlled the other appears. And that imbalance defines this entire moment.
You better do something about him before I beat his ass.
We'll see how this one plays out. Maybe if he calms down a little bit, I won't press charges for threats. Maybe if he relaxes just a tad. Oh God, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but she's calling my attention, currently asking if I'm filming.
Excuse me, sir, are you taking video?
I am taking video.
Wait, let me-
Got some craziness over here. That's Mrs. Fappa. I thought that was not Mrs. Fappa. I did not think that was her. She honestly put on a little voice there, so I didn't recognize who it was. Part of me thinks I should have tried to press some charges while the officer was sitting right there, but that's all right. And there she goes. Not sure if they're going to have a rendezvous over there. You know what? Before this guy leaves, seeing as how this guy wants to be so bold and brazen about a lawyer and everything like that, I'm gonna go talk to her and see what she thinks. Oh, they got his ID. Well, there he goes inside. Let's see if I can stop him really quick before he leaves. I think he's coming over anyways. Yeah, he's coming over.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
How's it going?
Deputy Sue Seipelai, Richmond County Sheriff's Office.
How do you say it?
Sue Seipelai.
Sue Seipelai.
Sue Seipelai, give me
Nice.
my card.
You have like a badge number, or is that like on the card?
I can write it on the card. I'll
Sweet,
give you
yeah,
a case
please, that'd be
number
great.
Also.
Yeah, please, that'd be
You want to make a
fantastic.
statement? I know you got free speech and First Amendment and all that, but he thinks that you was trying to film his ATM PIN numbers. I tried to explain to him about expectation of privacy in public, and that he didn't have any. But that's what he was saying, that you.
Yeah, I guess he called his lawyer or something like that. Very, very interesting. So, yeah.
Do you want to give me your name?
I'm not really gonna give it. I mean, look. Seeing as how you're being very professional, I'm not going to give you a hard time at all. I'm not going to give you a hard time at all. But let me tell you something. This guy, with how erratic and how crazy he was, pulling his car on and off the road, screaming, telling the cop he was going to beat my ass if she didn't arrest me.
Really?
Yeah, it's.
You want to? Oh, let me write my badge number. That's
Oh
your
yeah.
case number.
Please, you could just say it if you want.
I'll just write it.
All right. Yeah.
Write my car number on here too. 134 is my car number now. And my badge number is B987. So what time did it occur?
I've been here for about like an hour, maybe.
Okay.
So maybe like
Did
20 minutes ago when the cop first showed up.
Did when the first cop showed up?
Yep.
Apparently he flagged him down. He
Yeah.
said he didn't realize you was filming him. The way where he described your standing, I'm clearly was on either on the sidewalk or on the county right of way. I tried to explain to him you don't have expectation of privacy in public. And even at ATM, he tried screaming at me about federal law.
Yeah. You can't enforce federal law
I'm not
regardless.
a federal agent, so I don't enforce federal law. What specifically did he say?
I mean, he was just screaming at me, telling me I better take the camera off of him, and he's gonna pull his car back around, and he's gonna see me in a second. And then when the cop was sitting right there in that in the like exit way right there, he was sitting right behind her. He got out of his truck. He said, "You better do something about him before I beat his fucking ass," right there. And the cop was listening. Cop heard this, didn't want to. Whatever. Didn't want to get out
So
and
do
tell
something
him,
before I beat his ass.
Yep. And didn't want to tell him to relax. Didn't want. It just pulled away. It wasn't.
Did he come up to you?
That didn't walk up directly to me, but he got out of his car and was, making it seem like he was going to. That's for sure. Got out angry, slammed his door, started screaming at me. So,
Did he say anything else other than you better? So he told the deputy she better do something before he beats your ass.
Yeah. Look,
Okay.
I'm not at the end of the day here. I'll give you all my information. I don't care. That's fine. You can write it in the report if you want. All I want I'm just trying to look how to make the easiest FOIA request possible, just to get the whole report, get the 911 call.
It's still an on.
Yeah.
I don't think he called 911.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay.
He asked the deputy,
All right. Interesting.
and she called dispatch on the radio.
All right. Yeah. So whatever.
And then
Yeah,
they
whatever
call
like
me
the dispatch
on the
notes are
radio.
and stuff like that. So yeah.
But as far as a FOIA request is, you probably know.
Yeah.
Ongoing cases. I don't think they release body camera on that.
Yeah,
You gotta wait till
sometimes.
the case is closed. Well, I mean, you know how to do it. So, I'm trying to think of our PIO's last name. It's Trey Parker. No, hang on. Give me a second. Let me get your.
I appreciate you being cool.
I
man.
should know this.
That's all
I
right.
should.
A lot of them
But I
don't even
feel
know their
bad,
own
so
badge
I
numbers.
just send people to IA and
I mean, look, when he's sitting there saying he's going to call his lawyers and everything like that, clearly he's ready, prepared, and very willing to go to court and go through the whole system. So I don't think it should be any problem for him, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. But I got to say, one clear sign that I did realize right now, he definitely left, as they always do, as the guy that I pepper sprayed. As they all do when they know they're in the wrong, they leave as soon as the cops are here, or as soon as they are done saying their piece. They don't want to stick around to see how it ends, because they know that if it actually ends in the correct way, they're in the wrong 100%. So
Really close. It's Perry.
Perry.
Sergeant Perry.
Perry.
I said Parker.
yeah, close enough.
We had a Sergeant Parker who's a lieutenant now. Okay. All right. So I'll write this down so I remember it. Also, James Kelly, he's a lieutenant
Okay.
in IA. Do you need a number for IA?
Yeah, you could just say it if you want. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
We go look it up.
It's okay. It's okay. Seriously, I'll just call.
1000. Call
I'll-
the phone number on the card.
I'll call.
It's 1080. That's dispatch. Tell me you need IA.
All right.
Or if you call 1000, that's the main number, 24/7. You call that number, it'll go to somebody who will answer. Although there's nobody in IA anymore.
Okay.
You call 821-1000, tell them you need IA, and they'll send you direct.
Sweet.
Okay. Ask them for the extension too.
All right.
You've been doing this a while, haven't you?
Long time.
Right. So I'm sure you know IA's phone number.
Not here. Not here. I've been through here before, though. It's okay. Seriously, I'll figure it out. I'm not trying to give you a hard time and do more work
listen,
than you have.
Believe me, I've had way worse hard times with auditors from wherever. You could search me on the internet.
All right.
No, you just search me on YouTube. Just search the last name. You'll find 42 videos of the exact same thing.
Oh boy.
Expertly edited, of course.
Hey, well, if you want to look me up, man, you seem to be very, knowledgeable of them. At least I'm the First Amendment Protection Agency. I've actually been arrested in Richmond County before, a long time ago. This is like
trespass somewhere off Wrightsboro Road.
Yes, sir.
But
Look, I don't give people a hard time. I'm not trying to give people a hard time, and
I would think people know auditors by now.
You would think. You would think.
I
You
definitely
do. You definitely do.
I definitely do. I've had Benjamin Newsom.
Okay. Yep.
I've had that guy from Shields of Shame, formerly VS1.
Okay. Yep.
He loved me, and the guy downtown at the clinic.
I don't know.
He's not an auditor. He's just he films everything anyway. But he blew me up.
Oh boy.
I think he tried to collaborate with somebody else. I don't think it worked out.
Hey, well, you know what? Hopefully, I haven't seen your recent interactions or your past interactions,
I
but
haven't had any interactions lately.
oh well. I mean, hopefully this is going to paint you in a much better light, because you came up very professionally today, and you came up. You were very cordial, very knowledgeable. So
I'm always very cordial, but it doesn't matter because if it's expertly edited, okay, I'm leaving.
well,
You
you
have any
get.
questions?
I don't think so, man.
Okay. So if the deputy wasn't there,
Deputy was right there.
right? But if the deputy
Right.
wasn't there, you felt like he would have beat you up.
Yeah.
But if you
Or
hadn't
at least
been there,
tried to.
But if you hadn't been there, then that wouldn't happen.
Me existing doesn't constitute
But
somebody
the deputy, But the
retaliating.
deputy was there.
Yeah.
And the whole time that between when he started his interaction, when he noticed you, he flagged her down.
Yep.
So you were, real quick, you were at the ATM.
Right outside right next to the stop
Right,
sign.
but
right
you were
there.
on public sidewalk, which
Yep.
is fine. And then he noticed you filming him. He drove away.
Yep.
And then he flagged somebody down and he pulled back in.
Mhm.
So he already left.
Yep.
So it's just that he happened to see a cop and he didn't call
And
us.
then when the cop was right there, he felt brazen enough to say, "I'm calling my lawyer." And then he got out and said, "I'm gonna kick this kid's ass if you don't do something right now."
She did something though.
Like what?
She called.
Called you?
Yeah, 'cause she's not working right now.
Oh.
'Cause I mean, we're always working, but if you're robbing a bank, I'm sure she'd be working.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're right.
But she stayed with him till I got here, right?
Yeah.
So,
No, absolutely. Look, you
you're
guys have
probably-
acted
you're
great
probably pretty
today.
safe.
You guys have acted great today, and thank you very much. Hopefully I can paint auditors in a better light, because that's what I try to do. I try to do it in a way where I don't cause people's problems. I give people the same shot. I ask people if they support the Constitution or not. 99% of the time people say yes, and I tell them I'm exercising our First Amendment right to the freedom of press and public, and I see if people respect our rights and understand what our rights are, and I see how it integrates into society, basically, even though it's been here for hundreds of years, the freedom of press and the freedom of speech and everything like that goes with the First Amendment. So, but I'm not going to hold you here anymore. I'm sure you got real things to attend to here
it's
today.
just really hot.
Yeah, very hot. It's getting hot. So, but thank you for being cool, my man.
All right.
I appreciate you.
All right.
All right, Mr. Suicide Fly. Hey, before you go, man, thank you very much. Take it easy. I gotta say, for a second interaction with Richmond County here, it went pretty well. Might be the second or third. I might have dealt with them a few times after my arrest. But the arrest definitely put a bad taste in my mouth for sure. So Mr. Sue Seipelei, thank you very much to him. If you are still here, if you are one of the haters and you were in the last community post and you were wondering if I got sued by the guy that I pepper sprayed, I got you. April Fools, first of all. You guys really are so gullible. It's hilarious. Nobody is getting sued because of that. That is a clear, cut and dry case of self-defense right there. Couldn't be any better. And you guys let me know what you think I should do, and whatever the answer is, that's what the answer is. But pretty crazy, that guy was pretty brazen coming up to me and telling me he's gonna call his lawyer, and with the cop right behind him, sitting in the car with the window down, waiting for something to happen, probably just sitting there waiting for her backup to show up. He said he's gonna beat my ass if she doesn't do something or arrest me or something like that. So absolute craziness. I don't know where these people get these balls from. It's pretty impressive, I gotta say. But overall, let me know what your favorite part was today in the comments. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you go subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to never miss the latest and the greatest from the best of the best. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
At the height of tension, law enforcement enters, and with them, the potential for resolution. The individual who had been most aggressive attempts to justify his actions, framing the situation as unlawful. But this is where the narrative begins to unravel. The officer listens, assesses, and responds not with emotion, but with understanding of the law. There is no validation of the accusations, only clarification. And in that moment, the entire foundation of the confrontation begins to collapse. Part 6. As the situation settles, what remains is not conflict, but clarity. The conversation between the officer and the auditor becomes detailed, focused, and revealing. Legal boundaries are explained, actions are reviewed, and the events are placed into proper context. What once appeared chaotic is now understood with precision. No laws were broken, no enforcement was necessary. And just like that, a situation fueled by assumption and emotion comes to a quiet, controlled end. Not with force, but with understanding.